Hello guys, and welcome back. We have another little video for you. Now we are in the middle of doing our achievements. We have cranked out the first 4 and we are getting ready to go to the down deep or deep down treasure. Now we're going to get a couple things out of the way when we go do this. We're going to get the chest, but we're also going to end up slaying 3 shadow beasts, and we're going to try to defeat a worm because they're all in the general location. Now with everybody being level 8, it may be rather difficult, but we are certainly going to try it. Now in between time from the previous achievement video to now, I have went through and picked up the holy chant skill, so my monk is trained on that, and also did the quest for the tree to get the striker of sanctuary. So we are fairly equipped to tackle the undead, the ghosts and the spectres. Of course, if you guys have played any little bit, the ghost and the spectres are immune to physical, and they take holy damage or any sort of magical damage to defeat them. So with a archer with the striker of sanctuary and holy chant equipped, we should be able to get through these guys in a relatively easy manner. And of course, ignite kills them fairly quick. Those are the ghosts. Oh, it looks like a game board there. And before going down, we're going to rest. They have a rather decent mana pool at the moment, but it's how slow their mana regen is that's taking forever. Don't really have any of the equipment that boosts mana regen, so we are stuck at the whims of the natural here. Now this ought to be a duplicate save since we're going down and saving here. But we're going to try to make it through the spectres as easy. So ignite lights them up pretty good. Now since we are pretty much out of mana, this is where having holy chant is going to come in handy. We'll go ahead and use holy chant so our archer and our rogue can start hitting them. So holy chant dropped off. Let's go ahead and put back on. Not that I go up and down to get these guys, but there are a handful of specters here, and getting through them, I'm going to see if I can clear out all of them before going over. It may take just a little bit to be able to clear this one room and really get into the next portion of the map so that we can go to the treasure. Partly because it's going to take forever with mana and regen. We'll go ahead and abort that. We got enough. Let's go ahead and save. And there we go. More levels. Again, the spectres are decent for leveling up. Ooh. That is too many. Might be able to get a little bit of a rest in before they come over here, but 3 of them popping up like that is too much. And when I tell you what, guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this video real quick, clear these specters out of the way, and then once I get this room clear of specters, I'm going to pull it back up. Alright, see you in just a minute. Okay, and welcome back. Now, that took me a little bit longer than what I was anticipating. There were a lot of specters there. I'm loading up the map. I literally was just going from the left-hand side here to where I am now. And it was, well, let's load this up here. Foes. A lot of specters. 25 specters from that. Now, each of them between 2 and 3, but there was still too many specters for you guys to just sit and watch. Now, this little portion of the tomb is quite the maze. There's a lot of dead ends. There's a lot of turns and nooks and crannies that you can get stuck in and turned around into. But I am going to try my best from memory to be able to get you guys straight through these without too much of an issue. Now, I'm going to save here, because we are about ready to take on a shadow beast. See him right there? He's like a pretty fluffy little doggy, but he is a mean SOB. So let's go ahead and take him on. Hopefully it's just one of them. And it is. Now, weaknesses against fire. Remember, we have Ignite on our mage and our druid. They are very fast. They are very strong. But we should be able to take care of these guys. And go. Two hits took my ranger down to half life. Not fun. Not fun at all. Now, we're going to save, and we're going to rest. Fire damage really helps with these guys. Again, they are very quick. They do hit very, very, very hard. So you want to try to get them killed as quick as possible. Again, it's not always possible sometimes. Alright. There's our daily skills. For where we're going, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save, because there are a few more up here, and I don't want to have one blindly run into us. There we go. As I walked into him. There we go. These guys take so much mana, it's going to take a little bit to get through here. Now, and see, we got one right there. I really don't want to try to run from him, but I don't want to. Really don't want to. So I'm pretty sure I will not be able to handle him. I'm going to say let's go for it. There's another one right there. This is just a healing battle here. If that would have lasted any longer, I would have died. Now I'm backing up a short distance away, saving and resting. When you run completely out of mana, that's when things start getting really hairy. So let's go ahead and get that mana back up. Now, this may be a relatively long journey down into here, but bear with me. We have very difficult monsters. Now that should have been our achievement. Let's go ahead and check here. Nope, we need one more. So we're definitely going to get that. Very slow recovery on our monk here. Very, very, very slow. I'm going to say that's enough though. And we're going to just kind of skirt by up here. Now there are a couple of points up here that the shadow beasts do respawn at. So if you guys have an inkling to farm them, by all means go ahead. Okay, so we are at a point in the map that gives us the option to go down. We will go there in just a moment after we get our treasure. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to save just in case something comes up on us. But here's the map so far. It is an expanse. Now you can see of just where the light radius is. There's a lot of places you can get turned around in. There's a couple of dead end slots. By all means, go ahead and explore this area. I'm trying to get straight to the objectives as quickly as possible and with as little fuss as possible. Now, there's a shadow beast up there, but I don't want to mess with him. I'm not going up that direction. We are kind of going at a diagonal to this corner, and here is the chests that we need. Now there are 4 of them, and if you observe, you see a decorative shield, but we get nice little chests here, which are not letting us. There we go. A lot of gold. Guess our perception is not too high, so it is giving us no option here. We'll just search. Now, if you want, you can always save. Back up. There's our achievement, but this gold amount actually varies. So if you really wanted to maximize the amount you get, you could reload until you get a higher amount, just like that. So 500 something gold, that's okay, but 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 gold, I've seen it before. Gives you quite the option there. We'll take that. And of course that did give us our achievement. So that is our deep down treasure achievement. And we also have our shadow beast achievement almost. We got 2 out of 3. So let's go find a shadow beast. And then we'll go play with some worms here. Let's go ahead and take it. Oh, we got 2 of them. You know what? Let's make this difficult for ourselves. I'm gonna save, and we're gonna see if we can't roast 2 of these beasts. Think we have the advantage. Maybe. Maybe. I think it's all because of the fire damage we have the advantage. Oh! Pretty good. Pretty good. Again, save. We're going to gain back just a little bit of mana. Or at least until that monk tops off, because he's going to be the closest. And we're going to get a 1 or 2 casts out of Ignite with our other ones. Let's go ahead. Go. Once we get down into the next little hole we're going to, I'll rest completely. I want to get rid of these shadow beasts first. And so the next achievement that we are doing is the Wyrms. Now, we just saved. So we're going to go ahead and we'll take a look at our Wyrms. Past it. And we'll go ahead and hide that. So defeating the Wyrm is part of our Bloodlust Birth Feat accomplishment. So we are in the vast caves. This is where we need to be. Now, this cave system goes around in a very big circle. And if I remember correctly, there's 6 or 7 different spawn points for the Wyrms. Only one of them has a reoccurrence that they can actually respawn at. The other ones are one and done. So it's not like you can come over here and you can farm Wyrms indefinitely on the first island. Although it would be lovely because they do provide excellent experience and they have excellent loot. But they are a pain in the ass. Let's see if we can't find. I think I passed one of the spawners already. So this should go down, maybe. Nope. Not quite over far enough. Skeleton? Hey. Crowns are fairly useless. No. Alertness really is kind of generic. I mean, without having the stoning effect that's going to be in Chapter 3, they are kind of useless. Although paralysis is a nice thing to have stacked and have on resistance for certain enemies. But there's our Wyrm. We are a decent ways away from it. I am going to save so he doesn't spawn right on our butt if we do have to reload. But let's take a look at him. He is fast. He is very strong on melee. We don't know his other strength. We don't know his weaknesses yet. But we're going to stick with Ignite. Ignite for our casters is our top spell right now. So if it's not broken, let's not try to fix it. Ouch. Yep, I don't think we're going to have the oomph to get this done here. We might. Ooh. Nope, we're going to start dying off. Uh-oh. Let's, Yeah, we just... That was too much. I'm going to load this up, and we're going to take another crack at it. If we can't get him done, we'll just let him kill us, and then, yeah, we'll try him again later, once we're a little bit higher level. Now, everybody's at about level 9 for this, so this is a very low level. Now, in the other playthrough videos, if you guys have been on the channel for a while, I've taken these worms when they were first introduced. These, a while ago. It was before the first of the year, actually, that the worms were added in. I would not necessarily touch these guys unless you were in the mid-teens to maybe early 20s. But again, we're trying to do this as quickly as possible. But if we don't get him on this this turn, which, you know, it says it's an even and dangerous fight. I just don't think we have enough oomph to be able to get him taken care of. And we'll come back. Yeah, he's just... just don't have it. Not enough ass in the pants for that one. So, I tell you what, guys, we're going to leave it at that. We're going to take not a hit on this because we are trying that 0 deaths. So I am going to load that up one more time, and I'm going to walk out of here and get through safety. But we did the achievements that we were looking for. In order, we got the 5th one done. Deep Down Treasure. Those are the 4 treasure chests that are deep in the tomb below the, or deep below the tomb, and in that far corner. And then we also managed to get our 3 shadow beasts out of the way. So that is done. So we're one step further through our bloodlust. But we will most certainly have to come back down here to defeat that worm in a couple of levels. Because if we can crank him out at a half life right now on this, we'd be able to get him. And you know what? I hate to do it, guys, but we are 23 minutes in. I'm going to call it. We don't even need to go down that. Let's put this at Sparta. I tell you what, guys. I say it a lot. If you guys are on Facebook and you ask questions and you're stuck and you're on a higher difficulty, there's no shame in turning that difficulty dial down to get through something. We're going to get this achievement. We are going to get this achievement. And he took our mage out quick. Oh, sugar. Let's go ahead and pull that down one more notch. We'll get him. Keep in mind, like what I was saying, this is a team that is level 9, taking on something that I normally wouldn't say until level 20. He just walked right through us. He seems harder on this one then. That is ridiculous. No. See, I'm not accepting that. That is 4 deaths. Not taking it. I am not taking that. If this was a normal playthrough and not an achievement playthrough, by all means, take those deaths honorably. But we are not doing that. And I'm cranking that down to hard. And we are going to slaughter him. His range attack is ridiculous. He is hitting that mage so hard he's one-shotting him. Not doing it. Like I said, guys, we are looking for that 0 death achievement. So we have to do this with 0 deaths. 0. He goes straight for him. Straight for him. No. Acts of desperation. Pull the monk forward. Oh, goodness, guys. I tell you what. This is the last time. This is the last load. It is all fun and games until we start dying, right? So, 3 achievements, 1 shot. We'll get him out of here. Ooh. Ooh, there. Finally. You know what? Where did it take it? Where did it take that? I'm going to move that right back up to suicide. You know, some things just are worth that little extra one. But we're going to save that. And again, guys, we just got that achievement for our worm kill. We have our achievement for our shadow beasts. And we have our deep down treasure. So those 3 achievements. It's been a long video, guys. We're coming up on 28 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and say call it here. The next one that we accomplish is going to be very quick, very easy, and that is going to be the Searching Bear's Fruit. So join us next time as we continue on our achievements. Have fun, and as always, it pays to be social. If you guys are on Facebook, go ahead and join the Dungeons of Chaos Facebook group. There is a public page, and then there is a not-so-public page that is secret that you have to find. It's kind of like these achievements. You really have to know where to look for them. But if you search, it will bear fruit, and you will find a page that has a lot more information on it than the public one. So have fun, spread the word, and enjoy dungeon crawling. See ya.